All right, back again for another deep dive. And this time, we are going to be diving into a Premier League match, Liverpool versus Southampton. And you've sent over some pretty incredible highlights and commentary, and just looking it over, I can tell this is going to be a good one.
Yeah, this is definitely one of those matches that reminds you just how crazy football can be.
So, like, what really stood out to you when you were looking at the sources for this match?
Well, I think the biggest thing that jumps out is how Southampton really came out strong right out of the gate.
Southampton, yeah, they took the lead first, which, I mean, that's not something you see every day, especially against a team like Liverpool.
Exactly. Liverpool, they are known for their attacks. They like to really put the pressure on, and I think Southampton, they really caught them off guard.
Yeah, the highlights I was looking at mentioned a lovely ball by Alexander-Arnold. Was that what led to the goal, or was it just Liverpool making a defensive error?
It's tough to say for sure just from the highlights alone, but they do mention that Alisson, Liverpool's goalkeeper, he kind of just loses out for a moment.
Yes.
So, that definitely sounds like there might have been a bit of a mistake there.
Okay, so maybe a little bit of miscommunication, a little bit of, just being caught off guard. But
Yeah.
either way, Southampton, they take the lead, but then boom, Luis Díaz, he comes in, and it seems like he is the one who really sparks this comeback for Liverpool.
Oh, absolutely. Diaz was incredible in this match. He first sets up Darwin Núñez for this beautiful goal, and it just shows you how well they're connecting on the pitch. And then he goes on to win a penalty, which, you talk about a game changer.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he was involved in 2 goals in this match, so talk about making an impact. And then, of course, you can't forget about Mohamed Salah. He scores a penalty, too. I mean, is he just that good, or was Southampton's defense just not having a good day?
Well, I think it's safe to say that Salah is one of the best penalty takers in the world. He's incredibly consistent. But the sources do mention how Liverpool had to really find a way back into the game. So, Southampton's defense definitely wasn't making it easy for them.
So it was a real fight for Liverpool. They had to dig deep to get back into this match. And then on top of all that, we also have a potential handball situation.
Oh, yeah. This was a big moment. The highlights mention Virgil van Dijk and the whole cop appealing for a handball. It sounds like it was a really close call. It could have easily been another penalty for Liverpool.
Talk about a nail-biter, right?
Yeah.
But in the end, Liverpool wins with 3 of their goals coming from penalty kicks.
Yeah.
That's got to be pretty uncommon, even for a team that's known for scoring a lot of goals.
3 penalties in one match. Yeah, that's definitely a lot, and it really makes you wonder about Southampton's defending in the penalty area.
Yeah, were they just making too many risky challenges? Or is Liverpool just that good at taking advantage of any opportunity they get?
That's a great question, and I'm sure Southampton will be taking a long, hard look at those penalty decisions when they review the match.
Well, it's certainly something to think about. Imagine the pressure on the other team when you have someone like Salah stepping up to take a penalty. He's probably going to score. So every little mistake in the box just becomes magnified.
Yeah, for sure. It becomes a mental game as much as a physical one.
Well, I got to say, this deep dive has been quite the ride. Southampton's surprising early lead, Liverpool's exciting comeback with Diaz leading the charge and all those penalty calls. This match had everything.
It really did. And I think it just goes to show you that momentum can shift so quickly in football. 1 minute you're on top and the next you're fighting to catch up.
Exactly. And it highlights how important it is to be able to adapt to your opponent, figure out where their weaknesses are, and then exploit them even when you're down early in the match.
Absolutely. And sometimes, it comes down to a single moment of brilliance from a player or a controversial call from the referee. And that can be the difference between winning and losing.
Well said. And on that note, I think we'll wrap up this deep dive. Thanks for joining me.
It was a pleasure.
Until next time.
See ya.